From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
On the return, Fitzgerald to Son. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. You were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing in too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Rolling to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Noah Spence in there to sack him for a loss of 6. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
Hurry up, let's go!
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargreaves, the one who was there defensively. Brown, maybe the best all-around wideout in the NFL, but he might have his hands full here. He's going to be staring at Vernon Hargreaves throughout this one. It's going to be fun to track.
It certainly will be, because when you watch Vernon Hargreaves, young in his career, but I watched him as a rookie in 2016, pattern reading does that really, really well for a young player. You may think your guy's open, and here comes Vernon Hargreaves to make a play on the football.
Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. The pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Levante David in there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That sack's on back-to-back plays. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Howard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Jameis now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
1st down, Winston. And this is caught by Jackson for a Buccaneer touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6. Here's Chandler Catanzaro for the extra point. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. Toussaint now to return. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Let's go.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Over the middle here to Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Levante David coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Let's go.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Ben on 3rd and long. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Keith Tandy. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Following the interception, Winston. Throw left side complete. That's Howard. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. Toussaint now to return. Oh, he shifts past him. Oh, able to avoid him. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. So as they take it over, we step aside. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's go now.
A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll buy some time right. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Here's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Noah Spence in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Let's go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Noah Spence getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Easy. Let's go.
The give is to Jones. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. A nice little juke. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. And now Roethlisberger signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. He gets it to Brown, complete. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 76 yards. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way.
Deshaun Jackson off to the races. The 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Jameis Winston with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. Toussaint now to return. Able to slither by. Oh, now he bowls him over. And nice work on the return as he'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hurry up, let's go.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Here we go.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.